We are living in a digital age. Every day we rely on technology to communicate, work, and entertain ourselves. From sending emails and making video calls to streaming movies and shopping online, our lives are intertwined with the internet. Information travels around the world at lightning speed. In mere seconds, data can be transmitted from one corner of the globe to another, connecting people and businesses in ways that were once unimaginable. But have you ever stopped to think about how it happens? How does a message sent from a smartphone in New York reach a recipient in Tokyo almost instantaneously? The answer lies in a vast and intricate network that operates largely out of sight. Beneath the surface of the ocean lies a hidden network. This network is composed of thousands of miles of undersea cables stretching across the ocean floor, connecting continents and countries. This network is responsible for almost all our internet activity. Whether you're watching a video, shopping online, or participating in a video conference, it's these undersea cables that make it possible. These are the undersea submarine cables. They are engineered to withstand the harsh conditions of the deep ocean, ensuring that our digital communications remain uninterrupted. They are the backbone of our connected world. Without them, the global internet as we know it would not exist. These cables form a critical infrastructure that supports our modern way of life. These cables are not some new technology. The concept of laying cables under the sea dates back to the 19th century when the first transatlantic telegraph cable was laid. They have a long and fascinating history. Early pioneers faced numerous challenges, from technical difficulties to harsh weather conditions, but their efforts paved the way for the global communications network we rely on today. Their story is intertwined with the evolution of communication itself. From the telegraph to the telephone, and now the internet, these cables have been at the heart of our ability to connect with one another. Understanding these cables is crucial to understanding our digitally dependent world. They are the unsung heroes of the internet, working tirelessly beneath the waves to keep us connected. The story of submarine cables begins in the 19th century. The telegraph was the cutting-edge technology of the time. People were eager to connect across continents. Laying cables across the ocean floor seemed like the next logical step. In 1858, the first transatlantic cable was laid. It connected Ireland and Newfoundland. This was a major achievement. However, the cable was fragile. It failed after only a few weeks. But the dream of intercontinental communication was ignited. Since then, the technology has improved drastically. Today's cables are incredibly robust and carry massive amounts of data. Installing a submarine cable is no simple task. It requires meticulous planning and surveying. Before a cable can be laid, the ocean floor must be mapped with extreme precision. This involves using sonar and other advanced technologies. Engineers need to identify any potential hazards. These hazards could be anything from shipwrecks to underwater volcanoes. The route of the cable is carefully chosen. It must avoid areas with high seismic activity or fishing zones. Once the route is finalized, permits must be obtained from all the countries involved. Only then can the installation process begin. Laying a submarine cable is a complex operation. It requires specialized ships and a highly skilled crew. Cable-laying vessels are enormous. They can carry thousands of miles of cable. The cable is fed out from the ship through a special laying plow. The plow digs a trench in the seabed. This buries the cable and protects it from anchors and fishing gear. In deeper water, the cable simply rests on the ocean floor. The entire process can take months. It depends on the length and complexity of the route. Section 5. Inside the behemoth, anatomy of a submarine cable. Submarine cables are the unsung heroes of global communication, lying silently beneath the waves, connecting continents and enabling the digital age. Submarine cables might seem simple from the outside, but they are marvels of engineering. These cables are meticulously designed and constructed to ensure they can function flawlessly in one of the most challenging environments on Earth. They are designed to withstand extreme conditions, from the crushing pressures of the deep ocean to the constant threat of abrasion from underwater currents and marine life. These cables must endure it all. At the core of each cable are thin optical fibers. These fibers are the lifelines of the cable, responsible for transmitting vast amounts of data across the globe. These fibers carry data as pulses of light. This method of data transmission is incredibly efficient, allowing for high-speed communication over long distances with minimal loss of signal. These fibers are surrounded by layers of protective materials. Each layer serves a specific purpose, ensuring the cable's integrity and functionality. There's a copper layer for power, which is essential for powering the repeaters that boost the signal along the cable's length. A steel layer for strength, providing the necessary durability to withstand the harsh underwater environment, and a polyethylene sheath for waterproofing. This outer layer ensures that the cable remains impervious to water ingress, which could otherwise damage the delicate optical fibers inside. The design ensures that the delicate optical fibers are protected from pressure, abrasion, and corrosion. Each component works in harmony to create a robust and reliable communication link. The result is a surprisingly thin but incredibly strong cable. Despite their slender appearance, these cables are built to last and can handle the rigors of the ocean environment. It can survive for decades in the harsh ocean environment. Over time, these cables have proven their resilience, maintaining their functionality and continuing to support global communication networks. Section 6. The fragile lifeline: threats to undersea cables. Despite their robust design, submarine cables are not invincible and can be surprisingly vulnerable. They face a surprising number of threats. Fishing activities, ship anchors, and underwater landslides can all damage the cables significantly. Natural disasters like earthquakes and tsunamis pose even greater risks to these cables. In recent years, there has been growing concern about deliberate sabotage. Cutting a cable in a strategic location could disrupt internet traffic for entire regions, causing chaos. Protecting these cables is crucial for maintaining global connectivity and ensuring smooth communication. Section 7. When cables break: repairing the internet's backbone. The internet, as we know it, relies heavily on a vast network of submarine cables that crisscross the ocean floors, connecting continents and enabling global communication. When a cable is damaged, it's a race against time to repair it. These cables are the lifelines of our digital world, carrying massive amounts of data every second. Any disruption can have significant impacts on internet connectivity and speed. The first step is to locate the fault. This is a meticulous process that requires precision and expertise. Technicians use advanced equipment to send signals through the cable and analyze the reflections to pinpoint the exact location of the damage. This involves sending signals through the cable and analyzing the reflections. The reflections help determine the distance to the fault, allowing the repair team to know exactly where to focus their efforts. Once the fault is located, a repair ship is dispatched. These ships are equipped with specialized tools and a skilled crew ready to tackle the complex task of underwater cable repair. Repair ships use specialized equipment to grapple the cable from the seabed. This is a delicate operation, as the cables are often buried under layers of sediment and can be located at great depths. The damaged section is then cut out and replaced with a new piece. This process requires precision to ensure that the new section is seamlessly integrated with the existing cable, maintaining the integrity of the connection. The repaired cable is carefully lowered back down. This step is crucial to prevent any further damage and to ensure that the cable is properly positioned on the ocean floor. The entire process can take weeks or even months. Factors such as weather conditions, the depth of the cable, and the extent of the damage all play a role in the duration of the repair operation. During this time, internet traffic is often rerouted through other cables. Network operators work tirelessly to manage the flow of data, ensuring that connectivity is maintained as much as possible. This can lead to slower speeds and increased latency. Users may experience delays in loading websites, buffering in streaming services, and other disruptions. However, these measures are essential to keep the global internet infrastructure running smoothly while repairs are underway. Section 8. The future of connectivity: expanding the network. The demand for data is only going to increase in the future. To keep up, the network of submarine cables needs to expand. New cables are constantly being planned and installed. These cables use the latest technology to provide even faster speeds and greater capacity. There is also growing interest in laying cables in the Arctic region. Climate change is making this region more accessible. Arctic cables could provide shorter routes between Europe and Asia. This would further enhance global connectivity. Section 9, the To Africa project, a case study in modern cable laying. The To Africa project is a prime example of the ambition of modern cable laying. It aims to install a massive undersea cable system around the African continent. This project will connect 46 different landing points. It will span an incredible 37,000 kilometers. The To Africa cable will use cutting-edge technology. It will be capable of transmitting enormous amounts of data. This project will be transformative for Africa. It will bring much-needed internet access to millions of people. Section 10. The unseen arteries of our digital age. Submarine cables are the unseen arteries of our digital age. They are essential for everything from global commerce to international relations. They are a testament to human ingenuity and our desire to connect with one another. As our reliance on the internet continues to grow, so too will the importance of these underwater networks. The next time you send an email, stream a video, or connect with a friend overseas, take a moment to appreciate the incredible technology that makes it all possible.